Hi guys, FrostFangs here and welcome back once again to another Paladins video. Today we're going to be playing Khan, a character that I haven't really played all that much on camera or off camera really. He's one of my tanks that falls into the off category that I pick when I'm not really sure what other tank to pick. But he got a new skin in 1.4, it's called Overlord. It very much suits the name it's been given. I have the American one, but personally I think I actually prefer this one, even though it makes him look a little bit bigger and he's probably going to be a little bit easier to hit. He looks a hell of a lot more intimidating. I haven't seen the weapon in first person though. I actually don't remember how that even looks. We've got the standard loadout which I use. That's not what we're using today because we're going to be using his new significantly buffed legendary card, Leon's Shield, the one that made your shield regen when you had it out. We used to recharge at 60% of effectiveness, obviously, so that it wasn't like recharging at the standard. Right now it recharges at 100% effectiveness, so when you hold your shield up it still regens as if you had it down. And I usually go for Storm of Bullets or Firing Line and occasionally Vortex Grip, but this one can be countered with anti-CC, whereas these two can't be denied at all. That's why Firing Line is the most commonly picked and why it's significantly stronger than I think a lot of legendary cards in Paladins. But we're going for Leon's Shield. I'm interested to see how this is actually going to work. I haven't tried it. I haven't gone against anybody with it either, or maybe I haven't. I just haven't noticed. We've got a different loadout with Plate Mail max level, so we get 750 extra health. We have Hope Guard and Vigorous Defense at tier 2 each for a little bit of healing and a little bit of increased healing. I'm pretty sure this one buffs this one, but I'm not 100% on that one. Never Surrender's a filler card because I don't really want Shield Wall because it's not really worth it in my opinion, so I went ahead and got Never Surrender instead. And the most important card alongside Plate Mail is Ready for War, which increases the recharge rate by another 20%. And now that I say it out loud, I now realize why that is worded the way it's worded. So now you recharge 100% of the effectiveness that you would when you're not holding it up. So as far as I know, if we get the card here, Ready for War, which buffs it by 20%, as far as I know, that 20% should also still carry over to when we have it up. That's as far as I can tell from the wording. It makes me think that that's how it works. If it doesn't, I probably won't be able to tell anyway, because 100 and 120% probably isn't too much of a buff. But either way, that's why I think it's worded the way it is. It's slightly confusing, but it makes sense because if you pick this card, you obviously want it to apply in both situations. I haven't played Khan in a while. I think the actual last time I made a video on him was defensive Khan. It was either defensive or super offensive. It was one of the two, and now defensive Khan works significantly better because I remember either when I made the video or when I attempted to make it, because I can't remember if it ever actually ended up going on the channel or not. It was a little bit clunky. It didn't feel right, and I much preferred damage Khan to shielding Khan. But maybe now that'll change. Now that defensive Khan is significantly stronger than it used to be. I don't think any of his cards were changed. As far as I can tell, his cards are all the exact same, and now I can have two alerts for defensive and offensive. I'm going to start off with Dragon's Call, and then we'll probably do a normal game unless Dragon's Call goes on for absolutely ages. I don't really know whether I should do more Dragon's Call or more normal games, because I try and mix in both of them right now, because I know there's a lot of you guys that want to see Dragon's Call, but there's also a lot of you guys that want to see normal matches, so I'm trying to do more normal matches than Dragon's Call because I had more requests for that, but I also still want to mix some of this in just so that I don't completely ignore this event, because it does have a decent amount of replay value, unlike Ascension's Peak, which is one that I never really felt the need to cover on the channel again because it was very repetitive and the whole start of it didn't really make much sense to me. It's a bit of a shame that map's gone, but I feel like Dragon's Call I can actually make a video on, and it actually can be a hell of a lot of fun to play, so we'll do some Dragon's Call and then maybe we'll start a normal game. So not long ago I said I was doing Dragon's Call. I queued and it wasn't seeming to find a game. I was there for like 6 minutes or something, so we're just going to do a standard one. Ascension's Peak, not a bad map for Khan. Wasn't that the patch he was introduced in? If so, that's perfect. Also, this skin looks absolutely badass on this front page right here. Picking him actually feels like I'm about to enter a whole nother game. It doesn't really fit into Paladins that well, but I kind of feel like that's what they were going for, because it looks like it's straight out of a game called Road Rage. Is that what it was called? Or was it something metal? Oh my god, my brain's failing me, but I know exactly the picture I have in my head. If you know what I'm talking about, you get mad points. I think it was a game on the PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2. He looks like he's straight out of that, and it was kind of cool. Although now that I think about it, the price for this skin is 600 gems, which is a little bit steep. I was hoping this one would be 400, but I think this one is 600 just like all the other ones are. But for me, the Moji one is like a tier above this one. That's just my personal opinion. We got a Damba as a healer on top of a Ruckus and me. That's the two tanks. We got a Nessa and an Andro. So we got a pretty leveled out team here. Two tanks that'll do pretty good. A healer who should be able to heal both of us pretty well. Nessa for sniping at the back of Ascension Peak works really well, and Andro for a flanker. Cool, all of that works out on their side. They have a Lian and an Eevee as a damage and a flanker. They have Andro as a second flanker. Then they have Furia as a healer and Makoa as a tank. Pretty standard stuff. I feel like we actually might stand a chance of doing this loadout justice here. Let's go ahead, get the loadout. I've already gone through all of this. The weapon even looks heavy. God damn, they've made this weapon look beefy as hell as well. That's crazy. The shots are a blood red. Oh my god. This skin, maybe now I feel like it might be worth the 600. This weapon Oh my god, I like that way too much. Who's going to be able to get rid of our shield? Leanne, because obviously she can get death and taxes. Bit of an annoying situation. If they didn't have a Leanne, we'd probably be able to hold it up a lot more. But at the start of the game, we should be able to hold this pretty easily. She should be gone for most of this game if our Andro does his job. That Leanne shouldn't be alive for all that long. Let's get a heal on him. Did I heal for 90 there because of Leanne's death and taxes? That bloody sucks. Let's pull this shield out. Sure, that recharge rate seems a little bit ridiculous. How long are we able to hold this up for? I don't even know. They're not really getting rid of this. I'm still just chilling here. I'm still just chilling. That Makoa jumped on top of me, but I had that shield up pretty much until I died. I think my shield was still up when I went down there. What's popping, Furo? We're just going to go ahead and dash you. Oh, come on. That totally should have hit her. We're going to finish her off now. There we go. Get wrecked. Thank you, Damba, for the help there. It's a shame he had to go out for it. This shield recharge is crazy. Like, I'm sat in this corner, and they're taking a good long time before they can get rid of me there. I'm still dead. I don't know what's going on with the team. Oh, of course. Ruckus is doing the job that Andro should be doing. What? What's going on? Okay, I'm so confused. I haven't been on the point once with Ruckus. Damba has been out there helping me. Damba gets props. He's been trying to do his job. But for some reason, my man's Ruckus is all the way back there. That isn't how you do Rucky Boy justice. Did I just call him Rucky Boy? Indeed, I did. We're going to just go ahead and get rid of her any second here. For some reason, my shots aren't hitting, and that didn't connect either. Paladins, what's going on here? Come on, that was some straight bullshit. The extra healing, though, is kind of nice from being in this. But why weren't my shots landing? I landed like 10 shots that didn't do damage there. I'm not the only one who saw that, right? I'm not losing my sanity. I swear I was landing all of those shots. I'm so confused. I also haven't seen Nessa do anything so far, so that's another thing I guess I could point out. See, now my shots seem like they're landing. Let's just go ahead and pull him. There we go. Let's pull the shield up. They are not going to be able to get through this. That recharge rate is ridiculous. Like, it's nearly on full the entire time. Let's just pull the shield out again. Sure, what's up, enemy team? You guys are probably not going to be able to get through this that easily. That recharge rate's mental. Look at this. I'm just holding this shield up still, and it's just recharging like nothing's even happening. There we go. All 5 of them are here, and for some reason that took that long to get it down. Am I the only person on this point? Why is Ruckus on the right? What's going on? Let's dash that way. Let's pull the shield up again. Sure, I'm trying my best not to lose the shield by it going down, but I'm not really doing that great of a job. This is mental. We're being absolutely slammed right now. People are saying the Andro's a bot. I honestly have no way to verify that because I haven't been paying much attention to my team. I've been trying to actually just play the game. I can't believe this point is still here right now. This has gone into overtime. This doesn't deserve to be in overtime. This has been so bad. The only person in my team I actually feel like has existed so far this match has been Dam, and I don't mean that to be like rude to the rest of my team. I just genuinely haven't noticed any of them killing anybody, really. I haven't noticed even being helped by the Ruckus, and the Nessa hasn't sniped anyone near me. We have 2 tanks. Yeah, I didn't heal you because you can't hit a single shot. God damn. I'm not going to add to the BM. I'm not going to type in game or anything. Obviously, I wouldn't see the point in that. I'm just very confused, and I want to pass that through this video by letting you know that, yes, I have no clue what's going on, and I'm very confused indeed. Let's see if we can get rid of this Makoa. He's like trying to batter on my Damba, who for some reason ulted. I guess that was maybe a bit of a panic play, but everyone's still alive. Or not, Andro's dead somehow. Looks like Ruckus is going to go any second. I have no idea what is going on in this game. I genuinely have no way I can add any interesting commentary to this, because all this is me being utterly confused with what the fuck is going on. There's the shield. I'm going to die any second because she's got Wrecker, which makes that really hard. There's my shield again. I mean, I lived for a good amount of time. I always seem to be the last one alive. Should we try and kill him? Sure, let's just jump and chuck him down. Let's do that. Did that really just happen? Am I really going to kill this Andro like that? Nearly. That nearly worked. Let's dash him. Sure, he's 1 hit off. Thank you. I may have not killed the Makoa there, but at least we killed that freaking Andro. I nearly got his name wrong. There's my shield. I think Damba's given up on life. I can't necessarily blame him, although that does make him just as bad as everyone else. So he's being a bit of a hypocrite, I can say that much. I was in my queue. Oh, I don't have CC immunity. Sorry, I'm so used to playing with the loader that gives me CC immunity that I forgot that you don't always have that. So I tried to immune a Furia freaking queue with my queue. What? That's probably the worst game of Paladins I've ever played. That's probably the worst match I've ever played. I think I can safely say that. One of the worst games I've ever played of Paladins. I don't really care who's going to get top play. This game was trash. So what is this even? What even is this? Did anybody even... I am speechless. For the first time in a good while, I'm speechless. At least I got best frontliner. That makes me happy. I had more damage than a Nessa. Wow. Our Andrew actually did the best that game. Damba healed, but he AFK'd at the end, so he gets screw you from me. Nessa did really badly. Ruckus actually had more damage than me, but played the objective for a whole 20 seconds. Not really anything else to say here. We'll do another one, and I'm kind of just going to act like that game didn't happen, because that was absolutely abysmal. Our Andrew actually had top damage, and the fact that people were calling him a bot is hilarious, because he had more damage than a Ruckus and a Nessa, even though they think he's a bot. Damba healed for a decent amount. He was kind of healing me an okay amount, but then he AFK'd at the end after critiquing them, which makes him just as bad. So I can't really praise anyone on my team. They did well, but to be honest, as soon as that first round happened, I kind of knew it was going to be an 0-4, so there you go. We're doing Siege Frozen Guard, which is a map that I would consider pretty bad for Khan, because you don't deal that much damage at range, and you don't really have any way to deal with people attacking you from a distance other than my shield, which is kind of what the whole video is based on, so I feel fine with it. I'm not going to do Deserter and try and get a different map. I'll just put up with Frozen Guard, and hopefully we do okay. I've seen people do well with Khan on it, so I don't feel too nervous. We've got a Buck and an Eevee as dual flankers, a Genos as a healer, which is pretty good for Frozen Guard, and a Cassie, who if she's good will also do a pretty good job. We're going up against another Eevee, a double sniper, freaking Strix and Nessa, which is going to be annoying because one of them is for sure going to get Rekka and make my day pretty damn painful. They also have a Makoa up front and a Ying as heals. I'm going to already call this one a loss because the first one didn't go well. Not really expecting the second one to go well, but I already kind of showed you that this loadout works pretty well, even though I can't do much of a comment on it because the first game, like I said, was so bad. I did feel like my shield was up pretty much whenever I needed it, other than when the person with Rekka was hitting me, which is obviously the weakness of this, and I think in any situation, this probably isn't the strongest one. I would still say Firing Line because it cannot be countered, and Storm of Bullets are the two strongest, but that's just because of the way that they work. Whereas this one can be countered with Rekka, and his other one can be countered with CC immunity, and Rekka is one that's very, very easy to pick up. What I'm actually going to try and do is I'm going to try and do the thing that I've done before in ranked, and I'm going to pick a different one and then try and bait them into picking not Rekka. We're going to do that instead. I'm going to hit edit loadout. We're going to hit Firing Line and the wrong loadout. I'm doing this just to see if I can bait them into not picking Rekka, because if they get Rekka, then the start of this game is going to be kind of painful. So let's just go ahead and grab this now. I'm pretty sure they've already picked their stuff. Let's get Master Riding, sure, just because this map's kind of big and we want to get around. Cool, so no Rekkas so far. Holy shit, both the snipers have cauterized. That might have actually worked. My bait tactic, which I've done before in ranked, which worked in ranked, seems to be working now. That's kind of cool. They've all got cauterized, so she's not going to be able to go through my shield. It nearly regens for the amount of time it takes her to charge it up. That's absolutely ridiculous. I was on that point from the minute I could possibly be there, and somehow no one else died. Aha! I understand. I'm going up against Fushiko and Bugsy. Nice one. I don't really understand why the matchmaking seems to think that I'm as good as these two guys, because I'm pretty sure I've lost in every single game I've gone against them. We're just going to get rid of Fushiko here. I don't even feel good killing him because there was no way he could have won that fight. Let's just shield this. There we go. What's up, Bugsy? How you doing, dude? I played with you a couple times. I've also played with Fushiko a couple times. I usually lose. I don't think I've won before. Maybe I have a couple times. And there's also been a couple times when they've been on my team, and I'm pretty sure I won those. But I know that they're pretty good players, and I tend to get battered when I make a video and I'm up against them. Even though, like I said, matchmaking seems to think we're on the same level, I would heavily disagree. So both of these games are going to be a bad representation of this loadout, but either way, I feel like you can still get the idea and still understand that in some situations this will work quite well. They don't have any Rekka, so no one's really getting through this. Like, both of the snipers are there, freaking Makoa's there, they're all hitting into me right now, and the shield is still up. Shield's still up right now. It's not down just yet. Shield's still going pretty damn strong. It's recharging at a decent rate, although I'm going to get battered now because the entire enemy team is there. I seem to be the only person capable of, staying alive more than a couple seconds. Let's pull the shield up. There's a Nessa ult. Am I going to try and run away here? Why am I even doing this? Why am I even just delaying my death? It's pointless at this point. Let's just stay alive maybe. There's another Q. There's my shield. Makoa, please don't kill me. I have a family full of mini Khans. Can you please leave me alone? Can you leave me the fuck alone, please, Royalty Gamer? I'm going to F this way and then pull up my shield again. My god, how long am I going to live? I don't even feel like I should be alive. Like, personally, I feel like I should have died by now. Thank you, Nessa, for finally putting me out of my bloody misery. I legitimately don't know what to say. I feel like I've been duped out of both of my games. I'm not going to do a third one because that's just silly at this point, but I feel like at the same time, I have done this loadout some form of justice in a weird way. I feel like a lot of the games you play with this loadout will kind of go like this because you can be countered by Rekka, even though both of my matches haven't really been affected by Rekka. We managed to kill the Eevee there, I guess. My team's kind of played fine. We're just going up against people who are really, really good. Bugsy on Eevee is kind of scary enough as it is, let alone Fushiko on Strix. Strix is a pretty easy pick, and I'm guessing he's gone for a reveal loadout. He has. Fushiko, I'm disappointed. You've gone for such a cheesy loadout. How are you gonna do this to me, my guy? I'm still alive on this point. It has taken them a good while to get rid of this shield, and now I kind of have to suffer the fact that once that shield's gone, I'm kind of dead, although I'm still alive. How am I still alive? I should have died a long motherfucking time ago. I should hold my shield up whenever I want extra healing because I get healing from it. So there we go. We've capped the point. Yay. I don't really feel like that was because we were better than them. I feel like they gave us that, but I could be wrong. Try my best to play this objective. There's my shield. Sure, we're just going to jump around with the shield. Sure, and try and block as many shots as we can. How am I not dead yet? How is it taking them this long to kill me? I don't even know what to say here. We got the Makoa, even though I thought he was behind me. I don't really have anything else to say. Ying has Rekka, which is interesting. I wasn't expecting Ying to get it, but she has. There's a heal for you. I guess it's kind of annoying, but I haven't really noticed that much because obviously Ying is at the back doing some heals. She is getting rid of my shield really quick. So even though the Ying is the only person with Rekka, it counters the actual crap out of what I'm trying to do because she gets rid of half of my shield with one burst from her mirror. That's really, really annoying. Like I said, this isn't the strongest way to play Khan. My casual elo probably isn't very high because I play a lot of dumb loadouts and I don't really ever play to win. There's not many times I'm like, hey, I really want to win a game right now. I'm usually dicking around trying to enjoy myself, whereas these guys are probably playing casual games to train, surely, or something. Maybe they're just having fun too. Maybe that's why their elo isn't as high as I thought it might be. Cassie seems a little salty. Apparently, I'm just doing nothing and standing on point. Never playing Afghans. I don't have words. Bugsy finally put me out of my misery by capping the point to 100%. Thank you, my good sir. I appreciate that. Strix went ahead and got top play. Cassie seemed rather salty at the end of that. She was spamming VGS and also guessing that I was a bot. I didn't use my ult once that game because I didn't really have much of an opportunity. To use my ult just to answer Cassie's question of why I wasn't using it. The main reason was the fact that I was never really surrounded by my team, so hooking somebody just to hold them so that my team could kill them wouldn't work because no one was around me, and I also couldn't throw anyone off the map, so that's why I never really felt the need to. So let's just go through the stats. Genos healed for 52k, congrats. Buck did 40k damage, congrats. Evie did 29k, that's fine. Cassie, 35k, that's fine. I don't know how she can give me crap and like BM me when she only had 10k more damage than the person who was supposedly a bot. If you're going to call someone a bot and then do 10k better than them, that's a little bit embarrassing. Also considering the fact I shielded for 120k and healed for 7k, I feel like my stats show that this loadout works pretty decently. I'm trying to read the chat, but every time someone types it resets. Genos, your ult at the end. Hi YouTube. Who said hi YouTube so I can call them out? Hold on. Who said hi YouTube and hi Twitch? Who said that? The Royalty Game. I played with him before. Shoutouts to him. Fashiko saying XD. I was fucking taunting. I'm trying to read more, but it resets. That really should be fixed. It's really, really annoying. FrostFangs never ulted. Holy shit. XD. Salty. Kappa. It's actually kind of making me salty that this chat resets because I can't read anything because every time somebody types, it goes to the bottom. Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? Can Hi-Rez change that, please? That's so dumb. On their side, they had a Makoa, 41k, a freaking Nessa with 43k. Strix, 66k. It's pretty damn high. For Sheik and Bugsy had 2 top damages in that match. That's kind of to be expected. Ying also did 60k healing, so that's fine. Ying and Genos were on par. Our Buck and our Eevee, I guess, did fine, although they didn't do that great. Cassie did okay as well. Anyway, good game, just like they're saying there. GG, game was fine. I don't know why Cassie's so salty at me, even though, like I said, she had 10k more damage than me, and in my opinion, at least, 120k shielding, significantly more than 10k damage, alongside the fact that she had 2 seconds on the objective. I had 150 nearly, so maybe I would have ulted somebody if Cassie was there to help me kill them. I don't really know what else to say. I don't feel like I did that good of a job of showing off the loadout, but I feel like I'm going to make the best out of what I was given, and I feel like I did shield for a lot. That's the whole point of the loadout. I shielded for a lot. What am I saying? I shielded for nearly like 100k on one of them, and the other one I did 120k, so I guess I did fine. So shout out to everyone in both of those games. It was a lot of fun. Even if one of them was incredibly salty, I still had a decent amount of fun. So I'll see you guys all very, very soon. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below. Let me know what you want to see me do next. And as always, stay frosty.